Like putting a wall right through the center of your house. That's what it's really like here at Riverbend.
For the last year and a half, one Brownsville community has found itself caught in the middle.
Residents at Riverbend Resort and Golf Club were prepared to be divided by the construction of the border wall. Today, Daniel Esteve joins us in studio to tell us how the plan has changed, but the uncertainty remains the same.
That's right, guys. In 2018, the construction of the border wall was set to put over 60% of the Riverbend community on the south side of the wall. After plenty of conversation, a plan to build the wall along the river was put into place to keep the entire community on the north side. But now, a new administration could change everything all over again. A warm day, a nice drive, and of course, plenty of golf.
I love my golf.
Riverbend Activities Director Harold Ewald keeps his community busy.
It keeps us off the streets.
With a good sense of humor, too. But for nearly 18 months, the hole his community has been put in has been no laughing matter.
We're going to build the wall. We have to build the wall. I'm going to show you a lot of wall. It's getting built one way or the other.
That was the plan. And in part, the job got done.
And today we celebrate an extraordinary milestone, the completion of the promised 450 miles of border wall.
Just not here.
The new proposal is that it will surround the community and go along the river.
A wall on the Rio Grande rather than through the heart of Riverbend.
Hey, thanks a lot.
That will do with resident Mimi Wagner. But don't count on seeing her Kentucky Blue golf cart driving down the fairway if it does.
You know, 6 or 7 holes are going to have to be majorly reworked and probably closed for the better part of a year.
A small price to pay for added security and a full community. But now, these two can't count on that plan either.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Where we were pretty sure we knew what was going to happen, maybe not exactly when. Now, you know, the uncertainty is here again. You know, is it just going to be postponed or is it eventually just going to be called off?
A valid question, but with plenty of uncertainty, border wall on both sides of the property, and illegal activity flowing through the middle, the Riverbend community once again finds itself caught in the middle. So the first plan, which you see behind me, would have had the wall built along the levee system. Under the new proposal, roughly 6 golf holes will still be affected, though the community will remain intact as the construction of that border wall will run directly along the river with 2 access roads on both sides. Now, if the Biden administration chooses to halt construction of the border wall permanently, residents are left in one of the few gaps in the border wall construction for miles. The security and financial implications are very real, but Ms. Wagner and Mr. Ewald tell me the impact on the community has been one of the hardest things to watch. For now, the best they can do is wait. In the studio, working for you, I'm Daniel Esteve.
And one of President Biden's first executive orders declaring no more American taxpayer dollars will be used for border wall construction. Riverbend representatives have been told their portion of the wall is funded by Congress. This would exempt them from the order and allow for construction to continue. But residents feel they still have more questions than answers.